subscribe to our YouTube channel and be the first to know of our latest videos and resources. Like us on Facebook and get in touch. Sign up to our website so you'll never miss any of our exciting news, updates and videos.
Hello and welcome to Little Blessings Online. I've been waiting to start. I'm going to cough now.
Aww.
That's terrible. Terrible beginning. Sorry. Very unprofessional. Welcome to Little Blessings Online, your online baby and toddler group, wherever and whenever you are in the world. Well, I don't mean whenever, like if you're in the future. Well, I suppose not like a time traveller. Like if you're watching it at different times. I'm digging a hole. Hello, my name's Andy and this is Joe. And today we're looking at all sorts of cool things, including weather.
Weather, yeah. Well, the weather crops up in our story today. And so what's the weather like with you? We've got some cool pictures to show you. First of all, I think some rain. Now, if you live in the United Kingdom, you can't go far without your raincoat because you never know if it's going to rain. And it looks quite wet there. So, yes, there's lots of rain in this country and all over the place. Yeah. Oh, this is really good.
Well, I was going to say, and the green and pleasant land isn't because of paint. It's because of lots of wet weather.
That's it. We need the rain to make things grow, which is good. And this is really cool. Lightning. I mean, that is awesome. Can be quite frightening, the lightning, can't it?
Frightening lightning.
Yes, especially if the thunder and the lightning's close together. And that is, what did you say it was? You're the expert.
Okay, so I've got a geography A level.
Ooh.
So that is a cyclone. A little hole in the middle is the eye of the storm. And if you're trying to work out what on earth that is, if you ever fill your sink with water and you take out the plug, and you'll find the water then goes down the plug hole in a particular direction. And it's different in the northern hemisphere, top half of the world, and the bottom half of the world, it goes the other way. True story. So the bit in the middle is called the eye of the storm, and that is a cyclone.
Wow.
So it's either over water or land, and it's got a different name. But yes, that's quite a cool image from space.
Yeah, that's some seriously bad weather, I think. And if the next picture, I think, also looks a bit ominous. So that's dark, really black clouds. I think that's some sort of pretty bad weather ahead. From the sky, and there we go. There's a lovely picture of a rainbow, which really makes us happy. So that's really good, isn't it? I love the rainbow, but we see that often when it obviously rains. So yeah, there.
And we saw it tonight.
Did you?
Joe came home from work, and it was absolutely throwing it down with rain, and I was there with an umbrella at the car so she wouldn't get wet.
Yeah.
And then I could feel a rainbow.
Yes.
It was sunny.
And then it was sunny again. So that's what we love about the weather here in this country, the United Kingdom, that it can change from sunshine to rain.
It's never boring.
No, never boring. Which, actually, next isn't boring, is it?
No.
What's coming up next?
I don't know what's coming up next. I got into the weather pictures.
Song time, isn't it?
Song time.
No, it's not song time. It's story time.
Story time. Do you know what? We're so utterly professional today. We're absolutely on form. It's brilliant. So we've got story time, and this is another one with Dave the dog, and all about weather.
Our story today is Moses and more miracles. But first, let's call up Dave to join us. Dave! Hello? Dave?
All right.
Hello? Wait, you're somewhere new. You're not... Where are you?
Somewhere else.
Somewhere else. Are you at a friend's house?
At my mate's house.
Are your mates? Who's your mate?
Bert.
Hello, Bert. Can he hear us? No, he's too busy, is he?
He's trying to play on a computer.
On the computer, is he?
But he ain't got no fingers.
Oh, that's a shame.
So we can't use the mouse.
Okay. Would you like to hear the story, Dave?
He wanted to plug his pet mouse in, but we all said no.
Oh, no.
That's cruel.
That is bad. So, our story today, Dave.
He's just crashed.
Oh, no.
The computer. I don't mean the game. I mean the computer.
I see. Would you like to hear the story today? Oh, good. It's about Moses again. Remember the good guy?
Him and the stick.
Him with his stick. And remember, he's on a mission. He's on a mission.
Burning bush.
Yep. He's from the burning bush.
The one burning.
It wasn't burning.
But it was.
But it was.
And the stick.
And the stick.
That's a snake. That's a stick.
Well, he's gone to see the nasty king. So Moses is very brave, very courageous, because he's gone to see the nasty king to say, you've got to let my people go.
Must have had a dog with him if he's that brave.
Well, he took his brother Aaron, who was
Same
going to do
thing.
the speaking. Yeah. And he basically had 10 miracles that he showed the king in the end to get him
Did
to...
the agent not remind you to can't count past
Oh, yeah. Oh, I tell you what, why don't I just choose 3 highlights?
One.
Just 3 of the
3? 2, 3.
3.
Can't count past that.
Okay, I'll just choose 3. Just 3 of them. Not the best ones, just 3 that will be useful.
Top 3.
Top 3. Yeah, top 3. So, first one then. So Moses says, right, you need to let my people go. He said to the nasty king, and he said no. So Moses said, right, as instructed by God, actually, he said, okay, well, if you don't let my people go, we're going to send some frogs. And the king was like, whatever, wasn't
I don't
interested.
like frogs.
No. Well, if you don't like frogs, you're not going to like this, because what happened was Moses, it was Aaron actually, lifted up his stick, his big staff, and he lifted it over all the waters, so like the canals and the rivers and the ponds and stuff like that in Egypt, and boom, there were like frogs everywhere. You know, you name it, they were there. Where do you
I
think?
don't like frogs.
No, where do you think the frogs were?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. In the gardens, in the house, in the bedrooms,
Dog kennels.
in the dog kennels, yeah.
No.
They'd be in your basket,
No.
Dave, in your basket.
Wouldn't let him.
And not just one frog, but like loads. I mean, how many frogs could you get in your basket? You could probably get about 20 or 30. Imagine
None.
it. None. Well, anyway, this is what Moses did, and the king got very fed up with all these frogs everywhere. So he says, all right, I'll let your people go. Just get rid of these frogs, will you? Because they're annoying. And the king didn't like frogs either, Dave. So Moses said, all right then, and he prayed, and the frogs were gone, disappeared.
Will Moses do the same with cats?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Would that help you out with that?
Oh.
Yeah, well, no, just the frogs. That's all he could do. And so, okay, so the king changed his mind. He says, I'm not going to let you go now, actually. You've got rid of the frogs, but I'm not going to let you go. So Moses says, well, you've got to let us go. If you don't, I'm going to send some hail. Do you know what hail is?
I'm just checking me roof.
What for?
Holes.
Holes. So yeah. Well, this hail was really big, like massive, great big balls of ice.
It hurts when it ings your head.
Absolutely. So Moses lifted up his stick towards the sky, and whoosh, all this hail came down, and there was thunder and lightning, and it went on and kept
Was it
going.
very, very frightening?
Very, very frightening. It was quite terrifying, and the lightning just wouldn't stop. It was just lightning right across the sky all the time.
I don't like thunder.
Well, this was the worst storm you could ever imagine, and it kept damaging things like ceilings and walls and
Heads.
stuff like that. How many?
Heads.
Heads. Yeah, you had to get out of the storm, otherwise you might have got hurt.
You
Absolutely.
think they had hard hats for them ducks?
That would have helped, wouldn't it? But actually, I think it was so bad that I don't even know the hard hats would have helped. It was so bad. So the king said, oh, come on, Moses, could you make this stop, please? I'll let your people go, he said.
About time.
Yeah. So Moses prayed with Aaron, and the bad weather stopped. And you'll never guess what happened, Dave.
I don't know the story, so
you
I
don't
can't
know?
really guess.
Well, the king wouldn't let the people go. He says, no, I've changed my mind. No, you're not going.
Him's not a
gotta
nice
stay.
man, that one.
No, he wasn't. He
Must
wasn't.
have had a cat.
He was a cat person, was
Oh.
he? Okay, so number 3 then, aren't we, on number 3? So this
One.
is the third.
2, 3.
This is the third miracle. So Moses said, okay, this is what's going to happen next. God basically said, I'm going to make it all go dark for 3 days, 3 whole days.
1, 2, 3.
You imagine that? Complete darkness
You
for
know.
3 days. It was like there's no lights on, no moonlight, and they didn't have any electricity or anything like that. So
Did they have
nobody,
torches?
no torches, so nobody could move at all because it was just too dangerous. It was so dark.
That's not good, that.
Not good, is it? No.
How
So,
would they walk the dogs?
well, nobody could do anything for 3 days because it was just too dark. That's how bad it was.
That ain't good.
No. But you'll be pleased to know that after all of these 10, and I know you can't count to 10, but after all these 10 plagues, the king had to let the people go. And so
Excellent.
they did get out in the end, and their mission was accomplished, which was
That's good. That.
good. Yeah. So what do you think of that story then, Dave?
I think the king was a cat person.
Yes, he wasn't very nice, was he? Not at all. And wasn't Moses brave going to that nasty king?
Oh,
Yeah,
must
absolutely.
have had a dog.
He must have been a dog person, yeah. Which of the top three did you like the most? The frogs, the hail, or the darkness? Which one? Or which one did you not like the most?
The darkness.
The darkness, yeah, that would
I
have been
don't
quite.
mind the dark.
Yeah. You don't mind the dark? No, you can see well in the dark, can you?
I've got a good nose.
Yeah, that's right. You did say that. Brilliant. I think Moses would have really appreciated having Dave the dog around.
Everybody does.
They do, don't they? Well, Dave, it's probably time for you to go and play with your friend now, isn't it? Play on the computer.
He's broken it.
It's broken. Oh, dear. Well, have fun, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, ta-ra a bit.
Bye. That's story time.
Oh, Dave the dog. He makes us laugh.
He's
Very,
awesome,
very funny.
Dave. He's great.
Brilliant. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story and seeing Dave the dog again. We're now moving on to song time. Definitely this time, isn't it?
Yes, it is song time.
We've got 2 songs for you. And the animal one with 2 by 2.
The animals went in 2 by 2.
2, yeah. And so get yourself in a space to do that. And the other one is Trinity 3. So enjoy.
The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, the elephant and the kangaroo, and they all went into the ark, just as God had said. The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, the elephant and the kangaroo, and they all went into the ark, just as God had said. The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, the elephant and the kangaroo, and they all went into the ark, just as God had said. Trinity, made of 3. See what they made, see what they made. They made the sun and the moon and stars, made the trees and the birds and flowers, made the wind and the rain and sun. They made you and me. Trinity, made of 3. See what they made, see what they made. They made the sun and the moon and stars, made the trees and the birds and flowers, made the wind and the rain and sun. They made you and me. Trinity, made of 3. See what they made, see what they made. They made the sun and the moon and stars, made the trees and the birds and flowers, made the wind and the rain and sun. They made you and me.
There you go, a little bit of song time. So next up we have art time, and ta-da. Yeah, so this is art time, and we're having fun today. It's quite good. And anyway, so we've got this, and I'm not quite sure what you call it really, but Scratchy storm picture is what we came up with. So watch this and enjoy.
For art time today, we're going to make a scratch picture of a hailstorm. Here's a picture I made earlier. So you need white paper, some crayons to colour all the white in, and then you'll paint over top with black paint. I've got a nice thick brush there and like a little thin one to go around the edges. And if you want to do like I'm going to do, which is create just a little patch on the white paper, you can just get a ruler and a pencil and just draw a box. It's quite difficult to get the colour to the edge, just like that. And then I will divide it into 3. One, doesn't matter if it's the same size or anything, just to guide you as you colour it in, really. And then you just take a different colour crayons and colour in these different parts of the box, but really nice and dark. Doesn't matter if you break the crayons, and you just completely and utterly colour it in. And then when you've finished, just to put a line around the outside with a black marker so you can see where you are and where you need to paint, like that. And I'll just show you what a complete one would look like. There we go. So it should look like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to paint over the top. So I'm going to make sure I don't get paint all over the table by just putting a bit of paper there. And you take your paint, nice big brush, and just go like that. Go completely cover it. It doesn't matter if it goes over the edges. And just keep going like that. But if you'd prefer to stay in the edges, then you can just use a little paintbrush and do that like at the side so it doesn't splodge over. And you keep going until you've painted it all over like that. And obviously you need to wait for it to dry. Now mine has dried, and this is the fun part. You take a plastic sort of thing, like I've got a chopstick, and you scratch out the picture. And obviously we're making a hailstorm, so it's lots of circles, lots of blobs. They don't have to be the same size, and you just keep scratching like that to get the colour off, you see, and all the colour comes out, and you can see the hailstorm. Now you can do big round circles or little ones, and this, just keep going. You can see some of the pink. I think I did obviously yellow underneath this one. There's a bit of pink and a green on that side. And you can scratch a bit more if you want to get a bit more colour off like that. Just do like that around. And you can see quite a storm there on my picture. Black around the outside and a big storm. And you can do as much as little as you like. It really does look quite effective. There we go. There's a hailstorm. I did enjoy doing a scratch picture. It does take a bit of preparation because you've got to leave it to dry for a bit, but it's dead worth it. And I did enjoy scratching those
Bit
pictures
of patience.
out. Yes. Hope you enjoy doing that. So we've come to the end of this episode, but we'd just like to encourage you to watch us at, was it 4 o'clock now, Tuesdays and Fridays for prayer 262.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays.
Yes.
Tuesday to Friday, 4 o'clock, prayer 262.
Yeah, so just watch this.
Honestly, you can watch it soon. Prayer 262 is changing. We've got some really exciting things we're going to be bringing in to be doing it. It'll be from 4 o'clock weekdays, Tuesday to Friday. Prayer 262.
Yeah, on Facebook and YouTube. And we're going to have Peter joining us for a vlog daily to encourage us in our own prayers.
We'll also be introducing daily family prayers, which will be inspiration for you in your home and your life on different ways you can pray depending on the situation you find yourself in.
So prayer 262, 6 minutes of prayer, 2 minutes thanking God.
And we have a vlog and we have daily family prayers. There's lots we're looking forward to with prayer 262. And if you want to submit a prayer request, if you want us to pray for you, you can go to our website, berrybunch.family. You can find a little tab on there that says, please pray for me, or I'd like some prayer. So, that's us at the end of our Little Blessings episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed this a lot. We've been laughing lots and lots today. It's quite fun. So, check out all the art time, song time, and story time will be uploaded separately to YouTube and Facebook, so you can watch them over and over and over again at your heart's content, wherever and whenever you are in the world. Thanks for joining us this week. This is Jojo. And I'm Andy B. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
There are loads of ways to keep in touch with the Berry Bunch. Visit our website and make sure you sign up to the blog and get notified on all our videos, posts, exciting news and seasonal events. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get told when we post brand new video resources. Take a look over Ding Dash, a fabulous place that connects people from all over the world. Like us on Facebook, where we hang out and post extra stuff to encourage and inspire you. We're on Instagram too and share extra photos when we're out and about. And if you're enjoying, using or sharing what we do, visit us over on Patreon and you can become part of the extended Berry Bunch family by supporting us with the cost of all we do.